This is so cool. Oh no. The reveal. Hi everyone, welcome back, or welcome if you are new. Today we have the Wizarding Trunk August unboxing. So before we get started, if you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and become a part of my magical friends. Let's go ahead and get into the video. I am so excited to see what's in today's box. So this is the August box, which is the Villains box, which is right in time for Halloween. So hoping there's some like spooky vibes in here. I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of dark arts things in here. But let's go ahead and open it up. I've got my magical box cutter here. And before we get opening this up, if you don't know what the Wizarding Trunk is, they're a semi-monthly magical subscription box full of Harry Potter themed items. They are not licensed by Harry Potter or Warner Brothers or anything like that. So they are just things off of the Harry Potter series. And these boxes, I believe, retail for $55 plus shipping. So I know mine comes to $64.95. So I know like shipping could vary. So that's how much I personally pay for this, because I do pay for these boxes with my own money. But enough talking about the box. Let's go ahead and see what's inside, because today's box is themed around the villains. So let's go ahead and open it up. All right, I'll give you guys the first peek. Let's pop it open here. All right, can you see stuff? I don't know. Ooh, I see two boxes. So let me go ahead and put this to the side and see what we got. Okay, so right away we see two boxes. We got a really big one and then a small one. Let's start with the small one first, and then we'll open up the big one, and then we'll see what else is under all of these wiggly worms. All right, ooh, it's got a good weight to it. It's just a plain brown box. Open it up. It's wrapped in some green tissue paper. Might be glass. Let's see, maybe a potion. Very well protected. It is a potion, and it has some bubble wrap. This is so cool. Okay, so here is the potion. It is Draught of Despair. Ooh, I like this bottle shape. This is so cool. And the potion label is gorgeous. It's got this matching sticker on the top, and then this wax seal with a skull stamped on top, which usually when you see this symbol, it resembles poison inside. But let's go ahead and give this a whirl. Gorgeous. Oh my gosh. I love this teal color. I don't have anything like this on my potion shelf currently, so this is gonna be such a great addition. I love this. Okay, first item, my thoughts. It's amazing, really love it. So that is item number one. Let's go ahead and see what the next item is. All right, the next one is in a really nice big box. A box nice enough to display. What does that say on here? Hand of Glory? No way. What? We're gonna get our own Hand of Glory? So we saw this in Borgin & Burkes. So it's in some styrofoam here, keeping it safe. I really love that they started doing these pretty boxes. It just gets opening these that much more magical. So I do appreciate a pretty box. All right, the reveal. Okay, this is cool. Let's toss all that. Oh my gosh, the nails are painted. This is so cool. All right, let's give you guys a look. So at the bottom here on the base, it says Hand of Glory, and it has this kind of like painted bronzy look to it with like this old touches with that teal on there. So it kind of looks like it might be older and varnished and things like that. I don't know. And then here is the creepy hand. Oh, we still got some styrofoam there. And it looked pretty close to the one that you see in the films. I don't remember if the nails were painted in the one in the film, but I think that's kind of funny. It's like this like gold nail polish. New nails, who dis? All right, so then here we've got the nails painted. So the paintwork isn't super clean. There is a little bit of runoff here. You can see on some of the cuticles of the nails, but overall I still really like this, and I want to display this one on my bookshelf. So cool and creepy. I will definitely display this too around Halloween. I think it looks really creepy. I like it. totally on the villain's theme. All right, now for the stuff we can't see. Now we got a t-shirt. Okay, what does the t-shirt look like? Is it cool? I don't know. So it says the vial incantanum, poisons and cursed curiosities, Knight's Shade Alley. So that's the shop it's from, I'm guessing. And then it has the address in Ireland, and it's got this creepy design, totally on theme, and it's got like this white border with some red pops on a black t-shirt. I like the design. I think it's really well done. The design is really nice, and mine is a unisex medium, so it will fit kind of loose, but I like my t-shirts that way, kind of like the one I'm wearing now. I like it a little baggy, kind of loose fitted, but that is the t-shirt. I think that's really nice. And then some of the other details on here, you've got some snakes and some other creepy features. So that is the t-shirt. And another thing to know about these t-shirts, they're super buttery soft tees. They're that Bella canvas, which I love. I like these t-shirts a lot. So let's now go on to the next item. Ooh, we got something wrapped in bubble wrap. I think I know what this is. Oh my gosh, I don't have one of these. Okay, it's a plate. If you had to guess what would be on a plate that you're gonna get in a villain's box, what are your guesses? A cat. This is Professor Umbridge's cat, and of course she's a villain in Harry Potter. I did not expect that. I was thinking definitely like Voldemort and Death Eater. I was not thinking Umbridge, but that totally goes. So we've got a plate cat, like the one she has up on her walls in her office. That is so cute, and it's like a princess cat with her little crown with like Umbridge's pink chair behind her. That is so cool. I'll have to get something to kind of display it up because I think that will look really cute on my bookshelves. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that's cool. Not expected, but definitely goes and is really nice, good quality. I have nothing bad to say about the plate. Next we have this little felt baggie. Let's see what's inside. Okay, what is it? Oh, no. It's Bellatrix Lestrange's dagger, and it's metal. Oh my gosh, this is so well done. Wow, that looks so good. So sad what she does with it, but the dagger itself is really nice. And although it's metal, it's not sharp or anything. You're not gonna accidentally cut yourself with it. But the details, look at the skull. Wow, Wizarding Trunk, you really outdone yourself. This is so nice. And I do have a Bellatrix Dagger replica already in my collection, but it's made out of resin, and I got it out of a different subscription box. This one, I will have to say, is much better, especially because it's metal. And I like that it came in this nice felt baggie. That was a really nice touch. So we already have 5 items opened up so far, and I've been impressed with all of them. Let's go on and see what the next one is. Right, we've got something small. Let's see. It's a pin. Okay, so this pin is really nice. I would say that this one so far has been my favorite pin out of the Wizarding Trunk. We've only received 3 boxes for them total, but this one is really nice. So this one says 3 witches, and then on the pin itself, we've got Bellatrix, Umbridge, and Rita Skeeta. So we have an S here. So on the bottom here, I don't know if you can tell what it says, but it says, "You know, I really hate children." This is so cool, and you can totally tell who each one is. I think that this pin is so nice. And then here is the back. It's a Wizarding Trunk exclusive, and it has 2 clasps. Love that. All right, let's see. We should only have a few more items left, but I just feel like we keep pulling out more things. I feel something small in glass. What is this? What? Well, it kind of looks like another potion, but I think it's something that you can actually use. It's sealed, but it's a little Doppler here. Let me read what that label says. So it says Scar Reducer. This Scar Reducer is designed to reduce the visibility of scars, particularly in those individuals that have been attacked and left scarred by werewolves. Apply once or twice a day after the wound healed to help reduce the appearance of scars. It will also fade previous scars. Below it just has the ingredients. So there's hemp seed oil, rice bran oil, frankincense and blood orange. So this probably has an orange scent. Created by Alchemy for the skin, of course. So they usually have an item in each box. And what I didn't notice until I started reading it is there's these werewolf fangs around it. I really love this label. It's so nice. So I'm not sure if I'll be using this. I don't know if you actually use this for scars or if it's just some kind of body oil. We'll have to read the cheat sheet at the end to find out. But let me go ahead and open this up so I can give it a sniff. And either way, I'll probably display it on my potion shelf, even if I'm not going to use it, because I think that that looks super cool. And now I have a Werewolf Scar reducer. That's really cool. All right, plastic off. Ooh. Yes, definitely orange. It smells really good. Not sure what I'm supposed to use it on, but I'm gonna put it on the back of my hand anyways. All right, we're gonna put a little drop here and I will blend it into my skin. Feels really nice. It's just like very oily. I think it might just be a body oil. I don't know. We'll see. If it's for scars, it's kind of cool. But let's go on to the next item. Okay, so we have something in a tube, and usually they have book covers for the tube, and I did hear that they're doing book covers for like the Cursed Child and Fantastic Beast book. I really hope this is for the Cursed Child because I actually don't display that one, but I do have it in hardcover, so hopefully it's for that. We'll find out. I'm gonna save this one to the end. All right, let's move this stuff over. I'm gonna make a mess, but I'll clean it up later. So it looks like we just have a few more items. We have this tiny little guy in here. I think it's a necklace. Is this Bellatrix's necklace? I think it is. I think this is her necklace that she wears. But I'm not 100% sure. I think so. Pretty sure. And it's on like this kind of leathery looking chain like necklace thing. So we have that, and then it clasps at the end so you can kind of adjust it. But I think it's hers. That would make a really good cosplay item to have and to display it next to her dagger. I'll pop up a picture of her wearing it so you can see that this is spot on. Like, what? That is so cool to have this in a box. And if you guys know, my dog is actually named after her, so I do love having some Bellatrix items. I really want to get her wand. I don't have her wand yet. I didn't get it in the Dark Arts Mystery Wand unboxing. So hopefully I can add that to my collection soon, and then I can add it to these two items next to it. Oh, I need a Dark Art shelf. I totally have plenty of things to put on it now. But I think I mean a whole new bookshelf, which hopefully is coming soon. And that way I can add some more items behind me. But let's go on to the next item. I think we just have some paper replicas left. This is so nice. So it says, the magical world's #1 nefarious news source, Nightly Nocturne. So it's like another version of the Daily Prophet, but for like dark artsy things. That is so cool. This is so well done too, and I love the red foiling. That is such a great touch. I really like this. Wow, and there's so much stuff you can read off of this. Okay, I'll try to give you guys a look over everything. There's so much to go through. And then here is the backside. It's like some advertisements. There's a broom. That is so cool. Okay, and then the inside. What? You can literally sit down and read this whole thing. This is Beware of the Blue Moon. On the inside, oh my goodness, I can't even show you everything. And then look, it has the Wizarding Trunk spine column candle that we got in the last box. That's cool. Okay, and then on this side, we've got some Most Wanted. And it has some pictures. I wonder if these are employees from the Wizarding Trunk. Because that's cool. Because they're not people from Harry Potter, but that is so nice. Okay, now we've got another page. Ugh, they're not connected, so I'm trying not to make a mess. Okay, and this one's got some ruins on it. It's got some more things. Remember Carrie Collar. I don't know who that is. There is literally so much on here. And you can actually read it. And then one last page. There's a crossword. What? This is so cool. Okay, so here's the crossword. You can see it. Here we go. So here's the crossword. Here's some more stuff. And more. Wow. So I'm pretty sure this is probably by Danny from Wizardry Workshop because he does a lot of these paper replicas, and this is so nicely done. So many things you can actually read. And this will be a great little display piece, of course, as well. Really good for like flat lay pictures if you do that. So I like this item a lot. Okay, now let's go on to maybe the last item. Let's see, I got one more print. And then I think we have the cheat sheet, which is looking a little different. Yep, okay, so we have one more item and then the cheat sheet. So this is a print, oh, I'm holding it upside down, of Azkaban, and this is actually really nice. Okay, let me take it out of the plastic wrap so you can see it better. All right, so I got it out of the wrapper, and look at Azkaban. I really like this artwork. Here it says Magical Prison, and it gives you like a little key because it's kind of like a map of the prison. So it shows you where everything is located. That is so cool. This is definitely a really nice one to hang up. I think I would actually hang this up and display it. It's that nice, and I love the paper that it's on. Kind of like that aged parchment look. I really like this one. This is so well done. It's got the artist's little signature down here. I'll read the cheat sheet and figure out who actually made this, but that is really, really nice. All right, so that is the last item. Let's go on and talk about the cheat sheet. Oh, I read about the book cover. Oh my gosh, we still have one more item. I'm like reading about it. The last item, which is the book cover. So let's go ahead and open it up. So it's got some like rose gold foiling. This is so nice. It says magical genealogy of dark wizards and witches, which makes sense because it looks like a tree, kind of like the Black family tree. And then it has it down the spine, and then on the back it says magical genealogy, methods of investigating your blood history by establishing an understanding of magical genealogy and the steps and skills needed to reveal if you are a descendant of a dark bloodline. This is so nice. Okay, so here is the book cover, and it really looks like the Black family tree. It has those vibes for sure. Here's the back side. I hope that this is for the cursed child, but we'll check out the cheat sheet now that we have to go over, and we'll find out. So, all right, the cheat sheet is really nice. It's something new that they're doing. I don't know if they're going to continue doing, but it has the nightly nocturne theme to it. And I really like that they put it at the bottom of the box so you're not spoiled. I think that's new. I don't think they did that before. I feel like it used to be on the top, but who knows? And it says right here, presented by the Nightly Nocturne and the Wizarding Trunk. So it totally is something you could add right inside here if you wanted to. It's the same exact side. You could just slip it in as like a loose advertisement. I think that's such a great touch. Okay, so the first thing is going to be the book cover. So this book cover was crafted by Wizardry Workshop. The exclusive book cover can be used to cover the unofficial 8th book. The exact version of the book can be found on our website under the book cover tab. So check that out. Let's see. All right, so I'm on their website, found under the book cover tab. They have a book cover dimensions tab, so we'll click that. It doesn't say, it just gives you the dimensions. I'll go ahead and grab the Cursed Child book and see if it fits. I don't know why it doesn't say. All right, so we have the Harry Potter and the Cursed Child book here. Let's go ahead and see if it fits. And if you're not sure how to put these on, I have done a couple like step-by-step in some of my previous videos, so definitely check that out. But I want to kind of quickly put this on for you guys. All right, so this is it on without me like creasing everything, just to kind of see if it fits. But it's the same height and everything, and it looks like a perfect fit to me. So let's go ahead and really put it on now. So the first thing you do is make sure the spine is lined up. All right, and then once you have it on, you kind of just pinch the edges. It's so pretty. Okay, so it totally fits the Harry Potter and the Cursed Child book. Look how good it looks on here. Oh, that foiling and the like house tree. That's really nice. And then here is the back of the book. Here is what the spine looks like. So nice. And then like that inside piece. Oh. Okay, now I can display my Harry Potter and Cursed Child book, which is nice because I always kind of kept it in a basket at the very bottom of my shelf, but now it's going to make its way up on there to display because I really love this book cover now. Okay, so that is that officially on. Let's see what the other items say. So the next one is the Scar Reducer. This all-natural scar reducer was created by healing wizards to greatly reduce the look of scars, particularly those who have been attacked by werewolf. It was created for us by Alchemy of the Skin, and it's a TWT exclusive. So I guess you do use this on scars to help reduce the appearance of them. So that's cool. So this is going to live mostly on my potion shelves. Maybe I'll use it here and there. I do have a couple scars. You can see if it works, but that is that item. Next one is this 3 Wizards pin. This pin depicts the 3 witches we absolutely cannot stand. This pin was designed for us by JP Mistletoe. Next is this porcelain kitten plate. This adorable kitchen plate was designed exclusively for the Wizarding Trunk. Take care and do not do anything you're not supposed to. While it's watching, it may just scamper off and tell the High Inquisitor what you're up to. Next is the t-shirt. So it says the Vile Incantanum shop t-shirt. So this t-shirt is worn by all of the staffs at this shop for Poison and Cursed Curiosities. This t-shirt was designed by Danny at Wizardy Workshop, TWT exclusive. Then we have the Draught of Despair. This potion is brewed to make the drinker relive their worst moments in life over and over again. It's said that once the drinker has consumed a sufficient amount of this potion, they are unable to bring themselves out of their despair without the aid of another. Designed for us by Wizardy Workshop and bottled by Pure Blood Apothecary. And this is it now kind of settled now that it's just been staying still. And then we give it a little whirl. Look at that. Oh, gorgeous, so magical. I love that. Look how pretty. Okay, so that's the potion. Now we're on the back side of the sheet. So next we have the Nightly Nocturne newspaper. This fully readable newspaper is delivered to those who seek the darker side of magical news. With this article covering magical sports, dark forces, divination, games, comics, classified ads, the newspaper was written by the talented team of witches and wizards and created for us by Wizardry Workshop. Next is the Bird Skull Necklace. This silver bird skull necklace is worn by the most loyal of dark followers. Then we have the Magical Prison print. This exclusive version of the Magical Prison print outlines the different areas of the magical prison. This print was created for us by Kiko Illustrations, another TWT exclusive. Next, we have this really cool display piece, which is the Hand of Glory. The Hand of Glory is a magical artifact. It is a dried hand removed from a hanged man, and if a candle is inserted into the hand, it gives light only to the holder. This light can be shined through all manners of darkness, both natural and magical. Our custom product box for this item was created for us by Wizardry Workshop, another TWT exclusive. And I think that's it. Oh, it does have the dagger. Did I miss that? Oh, I did miss the dagger. Okay, so then we've got the Skull Dagger letter opener. Oh my gosh, that's perfect. You can use this to open up your magical mail. What? Okay, I'm super impressed with that. So this is a Skull Dagger letter opener. This letter opener is to only be used to open up your magical letters and nothing else. We simply cannot go through it opening something else that it shouldn't ever again. Oh my gosh, that's so sad. It's designed in-house by the Wizarding Trunk and it's an exclusive, of course. So this is also a letter opener. I love that it has another function other than just like a display piece. That's cool, I'll definitely use this. All right, so now for my final thoughts of this box. I was super impressed with this villain theme box. I wasn't sure if I would like everything because I'm not like super into the dark arts. I am definitely interested in it. And I like some things that are represented by the dark arts, but it's not like totally me. But this box is really nice and I really don't have anything bad to say about any of the pieces. I think all the quality was done really well. You know, like the paintwork on the hand wasn't 100% the best, but I still think it's pretty good for what it is and definitely still displayable. And then if I had to pick my least favorites, I would say maybe the pin and the t-shirt would be my least favorite, but they're still both really well done. I just don't think I will gravitate and grab this t-shirt and wear it often because it is very dark artsy and I kind of like brighter colors, happier things, that. So maybe this one I won't wear that often, but around like Halloween time I probably will grab this, but not like throughout the whole year. I probably won't gravitate towards it. So that's the only reason why this would be like a least favorite item, but I still really like it. And then same with the pin. I don't really get a whole lot of use out of pins. I do like them and I still kind of collect them. I don't like go out of my way to really collect a lot of pins and like spend a lot of money on that, but I do like it and it's really well done. You can totally tell who each person is on the pin. So those would be my least favorites. I still really like them. Now for my favorite items, I don't know what to pick. I really loved the book cover. I didn't like how confusing it was for what book to put it on, but I think maybe for licensing reasons they can't say it. I don't know, don't quote me, but I really like the artwork on this. I'll get some use out of it. I will display it. Really loved this one. And then I really loved the cat plate. I loved the potion. I still really like the Hand of Glory, even though the paint isn't perfect. The box that the Hand of Glory came in. And then the like other items. Ooh, oh no. Well, maybe this one's my least favorite because my necklace just broke. So the little clasp piece right here just popped off the end here when I hardly touched it. So I guess this Bellatrix Lestrange necklace will be my least favorite just because it isn't the best quality, because clearly it just broke. But I still like the charm, so I'll probably just add this charm to another necklace to be able to wear it if I ever want to like cosplay her or something. But I won't be using this very often, so not the worst thing to happen. But I would still want to display it kind of next to her dagger and stuff. I think that would be cool. So that just happened, but other than that, I still really liked everything. I'm like, what am I missing? See, even the paper replicas were so amazing. I really want to hang this one up once I start putting some of my prints up around this room. So I'll keep this one to the side. I like this paper replica of the newspaper. There was so much work and thought that was put into this just because everything is readable. I can't wait to take some time and go over it. But that's everything. It was a really good, strong box in my opinion. I know I talked about if I was gonna keep my subscription or not, but I did let it renew, so I will be getting another box. And I would be really interested in trying out like their like specialty boxes, the ones that they come out quarterly. They also have those. They're also themed really well. So possibly I'll cancel after this one and try those out next. I just don't want to spend money on both, but they do have some good quality items in the Wizarding Trunk. I feel like each box just keeps getting better and better, so I'm really impressed with all of their work. But that is going to wrap up today's video. Let me know in the comments below what your guys' thoughts were. Did you have a favorite item, a least favorite item? Let's discuss it down in the comments. But as always, if you liked today's video, please give me a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on your bell notification so you're notified during my next video upload. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye!